There are many, many amazing conversations that take place in the Torah, both in the Chumash, in the 5 books of the Torah, and then in the prophets, and then later in the rabbinic imagination. And these conversations, the really amazing ones I often find, are the ones between God and between people. God and people. And one of those incredible conversations happens this week in our parasha in Va'era, when we find God and Moses in conversation. It's our well-known story. We're in the book of Shemot. We're making our way into this next parasha, the second parasha, and we see God telling Moshe here, "Go tell Pharaoh to let my people go." And Moses, his reaction isn't, "Great, I'm going. I'm the one who should do this." But Moses is humble and his humility, and he turns and he actually says to God, he says, I'm not the person that you want for this. Why am I not the person? Because he says, aral savatayim, that my mouth, my tongue gets tied. I maybe have some kind of speech issue. We're not sure what it is, but he says, it's not for me. And God says, yes, it is. You are the one who is going to do this, and you're not going to have to do it alone. He actually says, you are going to be Adonai, you are going to be God, and your brother, Aaron, is going to be the prophet and will speak with you. But he says, Moses, you are the one who is going to do this. And I wanted to share a poem that I actually came across this week that spoke to me. And it's by a poet who lived in America and died only in 2018, Kaylin Hott, and the poem is as follows. It's a conversation. I asked God if it was okay to be melodramatic, and she said, yes. I asked her if it was okay to be short, and she said, it sure is. I asked her if I could wear nail polish or not wear nail polish, and she said, honey, she calls me that sometimes. She said, you can do just exactly what you want to. Thanks, God, I said. And is it even okay if I don't paragraph my letters? Sweet cakes, God said. Who knows where she picked that up? What I'm telling you is yes, yes, yes. What I'm telling you is yes, yes, yes. And I love this conversation, and what I want to say and invite all of us into is this conversation, is this dialogue in saying, we are enough. What we want to do is enough. And what we see in this week's parasha, the conversation, that God takes it one step farther than the poem in saying, yes, you are enough, you can do what you want to do. God says, you have potential to do even more than you think you can do, Moshe. You have potential to do even more than you think you can do. And on this Shabbat Va'era, I want all of us to take the invitation to invite God into our lives as that inner dialogue, to be a part of this incredible and amazing conversation, to allow God to be that voice within us, that vote of confidence that says, yes, 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 you can, you are more than enough, and I love you, and you can love yourself. And as we welcome the Shabbat Queen, I invite you to welcome that voice deep within that is the invitation of saying, go and do it.